If I had eyelids, I'd be winking.
Is it just me, or does anybody else find it weirdly satisfying to try and chart out what Nintendo's future releases should be?
There are some franchises that are such no-brainers with fairly regular release patterns, and most of the time it feels like it would be weird if they didn't release it sometime or other. Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, Kirby, or even Paper Mario. They've all had consistent new releases on every console Nintendo's put out since each franchise's respective inception. One of these reliable releases, Mario Kart.
A new Mario Kart's been a Nintendo home console and a handheld console tradition since the series debuted on the SNES. Nintendo's first hybrid of handheld and home console is no exception. Or is it?
Within the first couple months of the Switch's release, Nintendo put out Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's the same game they released on the Wii U, but with all the DLC and a couple of new characters, karts, and a vastly improved battle mode. It's a great game, and one of the Switch's best sellers, even to this day. People love their Mario Kart, and it says a lot about the appeal of the series. And the appeal of the Switch, that it has such a high attach rate, despite being an enhanced port of a Wii U game.
So everybody really loves this Mario Kart game that came out in 2014 on their current day system. Cool. More power to them, honestly. I've got no complaints. But it does make me wonder, will the Switch get a new Mario Kart? If it does, it would be the first time that a Nintendo console got more than one Mario Kart made for it. But if it doesn't, it also kinda means that the Switch would be the first Nintendo console that didn't get a dedicated Mario Kart made for it. 8 was developed for the Wii U, remember?
Series developer Mr. Yabuki once stated in an interview with Eurogamer back in 2017, quote, "We're already, of course, thinking about preparations for future Mario Kart games. That's not saying that there's going to be a new Mario Kart game on the Switch, but in general, the research and development process for new Mario Kart content, that's something we're always doing. Sometimes that's driven by new hardware and new technology ideas as well. The two are linked." Based on this response, a couple things come to mind.
The first thing is, please don't go straight from ARMS back to Mario Kart, Mr. Yabuki, please! Make ARMS 2, or an expansion to ARMS 1, I'll gladly pay for it. I know it's not a popular opinion, but I do so deeply enjoy ARMS, warts and all. Please don't let it go the way of Custom-Robo and F-Zero!
The second thing, I get the feeling that maybe the tremendous sales of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, combined with Nintendo's desire to constantly do new things, means that they'll save their next Mario Kart idea for the next console. When will that console come out? Probably not for a long time. Nintendo said from the very beginning that they plan to make the Switch their primary focus for a long time. Like, potentially 10 years long time. Whether or not that happens remains to be seen. I think that 6 or 7 is more likely, but that's just me. That's a topic for another video. Back to the Mario Kart situation. If we are to assume that Nintendo has no plans to make a new Mario Kart for the Switch, and support the Switch for years to come, does this mean that there's hope for a different type of racing game from Nintendo? I've heard a lot of people throwing around different ideas for a Nintendo Kart, which does make sense given the guest appearances in Mario Kart 8 and all, with Link and the Splatoon characters and the Animal Crossing characters. But personally, I would want a massive Nintendo crossover game like this to distinguish itself from the Mario Kart formula. The Mario Kart formula works, and of course they're always trying to improve the series with new entries. And I don't think that just switching the theme from the Mario series to the whole of Nintendo is the type of thing that Nintendo would want to do to quote-unquote evolve the series. I'd recommend watching Relax Alax's video on the topic if you want an idea of the type of thing that more aligns with what I think Nintendo should try to do for a Smash Kart or a Nintendo Kart.
Most conversation I make at these parties is...
Hey buddy, you know you can use that yellow stick to do better, you know? Just hit it. That's it.
As for me, I think that now is not really the time for Nintendo Kart, but the perfect time to resurrect some long-neglected Nintendo racing IPs. Something like a totally new Diddy Kong Racing, or F-Zero, would almost certainly sell better now given Mario Kart 8's high attach rate, and the tremendous sales of Crash Team Racing, which shows that people will play more than one Mario Kart type game on their Switch. And there's the nostalgia factor for many of the people who grew up with, and are probably missing, Diddy Kong Racing and F-Zero X from their Nintendo 64 days. Bear in mind, a lot of people picked up Breath of the Wild, not having played a Zelda game since Ocarina of Time. It's the time for that audience. The Switch has a lot of customers who would love to be introduced to, or reintroduced, to these long-neglected franchises of old. And if not these two examples of old Nintendo racers, there are always others. How about the Excite series? Bike, truck, bot, something new? All solid options. Or what about Kirby's Air Ride? Or Stunt Race FX? Wasn't there a rumor about Star Fox Grand Prix? What was the story with that? I think you get the idea here. With Mario Kart potentially over and done with early on in what may be a very long life for the Switch, a great opportunity presents itself for more new experiences or second chances on other racing games.
Could I be totally wrong, and a new Mario Kart is announced right as I upload this video? Probably. There's never really any definitive answers when it comes to Nintendo speculation. But that's a part of what makes it so fun. So why don't you all indulge me and join in the fun in the comments below. I would very genuinely love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Do you want a new Mario Kart developed for Switch? Would you rather have Nintendo Kart, F-Zero, Diddy Kong Racing? How would you want them to play? I'll be coming out with more videos about potential Nintendo Switch releases and general other video game speculation soon. So subscribe if you'd be interested in hearing what they are. I've already got a couple ideas in the pipeline, but I don't have a schedule or order to them just yet. I'm just getting my feet wet here. Yes, I do have feet. We'll play it by ear for now. No, I don't have ears. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you'll be back for more. I hope to see you there, and I'll see you next time I see you. There. Hopefully.